guys, it's Pineapple, and I wanted to show you guys what a coaching session looks like with me. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing my most recent 2v2 tournament with Gangski. We participated in the Frogs, freaking really OP with the grapple shot. Their 2v2 tournament that's going on all of February. Let me know what you think about this.
That was stupid. Why I had it so good until the end. All right, so this was the first game when we lost, and so I kind of want to go through just a little bit high level what I'm thinking. And off the start here, we're both fighting for camo, but we really had a slow opening where we were being reactive to them, and that was what our downfall was here. And so as you'll see, they kind of full send onto it, and they're able to pin me back into Whirlpool here, get the camo, and then they're going to try to make the push onto the guy on Whirlpool, and they're really isolated, or not on Whirlpool, on Control. They're really isolating the guy in Control. That's why the camo guy popped up. He's trying to get that pummel off. We outplayed them, and this is why I went back and looked at it, because I said, okay, hold on. We won the battle there. They got the camo, but we won off positioning, and we have that A spawn. So why is it that we didn't win this? And what ends up happening is, instead of just focused on, okay, we have A, let's keep holding A, we rotate off of A to give up our power position, and now we have the low ground, and they collapse in on us. On this map, A is the best spot to be holding. It's got the most cover. You've got high ground. You can instantly drop down into camo, and they just start playing off of this, and we just can't get off of our back heel here. We sort of do it into Whirlpool, but then if you also notice, I'm hardly ever with Gangski this entire time. Like we're both playing kind of ones off on our own, and we're just not there together. So I'll play a little bit slower. So right now we're both kind of together. We're looking at this Control guy, and we're like, hey, we're gonna make a push on Control. And then he said one guy going bridge, and I'm like, okay, I'll pick this up. And so I'm anticipating this guy right here. I get a couple shots on. He peeks back because he doesn't need to engage in this fight. I've got the high ground. I've got the better position. But he pulled me out of where I had cover, and he knows that my teammate's one shot. So now his friend comes in the top and is going to clean me up real easily. That is what a good bait and switch is going to look like, and that's what repositioning. When you're trying to push on a position, you don't necessarily have to hold forward with the first place that you go. You can kind of dance with them and make them move to where you want. And if you look around where I'm at, I've got no cover here whatsoever. I've got absolutely nothing up here. And so now he's able to push in the bottom and the top, and this is the type of a push that you want to have into this kind of a position where you have one guy go top to put pressure, another guy underneath. But because we were turtled at the top here, you can't really do that push, because if you go underneath, thinking about the angles that you're gonna have to look, when he comes in bottom, he's gonna have to look left to check over here, and then he's gonna have to look up, and he's gonna have to run around. Like there's a lot of places to check. But if he knows that we're over on stairs, all he has to do is look left. And now I'm in this bad position over here, so he pushes in. So this is the reposition. So then he comes underneath, kills me. Gangsta ends up getting that kill, but then he's confused as where my call out is, and we get collapsed on. And then this was a really telling one. So we're tied right now, which so we're playing off, we're playing really scrappy. We don't really have any control. But right here, Gangsta gets caught off on his own, and he's gonna spawn in on A. And instead of rotating to him, I choose to stay away from him, which is a terrible decision in a 2v2. You should stay together unless you two have a really good cross and really good individual skill. But we don't. I don't, at least. I end up getting this out BR, which is great, but we shouldn't be relying on that, because now I'm one shot, so I can't even help him, and I get cleaned up. But after the first night, I went back and watched this gameplay, and this is what my thought process was, is, okay, why are we losing these battles? Why am I taking these ones? Where, like, each of the deaths that I got, how could I have prevented those? Each of the kills that I got, was there a better way to go about those? Like right here, why am I on my own challenging this guy? And then why did I not jump on that? If I've got him one shot and I know that the other guy's looking at me, I'm gonna die here anyway. At least try to get that kill. Instead, I go back and I get a nade to the face. So you'll see I take a top angle, because what I'm looking at, the two things I'm looking at when I come over that top is did someone go long? Because if someone goes long, I stay back. If someone's on C stairs, then I drop. And right now I see a guy on triple stack. So that's kind of my scanning was from right to left there. And in my thought process is, if I see someone challenging on long, I'm gonna stay up top and challenge him. If I see this guy close, I'm dropping so I can help Gangski. The other thing that we're gonna play for here is the sniper, which I end up getting, but because I'm not confident in my shot, I drop it for my teammate. and I tell him to come get it because he's got camo. But then we want to hold an A instead of fighting for, you know, for long or for gold. So you'll see that I'm kind of flanking out, but I'm gonna keep looking back to see where my teammate's at. I know he's pushing out on control, so I need to come in here too. Put the pressure on. I'm gonna let him go in. He's got camo, which is why I'm not pushing here. That was a really bad drop on my part because I put myself in a really bad position, and luckily he chased me. This is a kill right here that you got a challenge on. Pinching this guy together, we're team shotting. He hasn't shot me at all. We get the kill here, and now we're looking for his teammate. He throws that grenade, so I know if I go back in, I'm gonna take that grenade. And this is just a quick reaction. So if I see that grenade, it's gonna bounce behind me and into the top tower, which makes me a one shot. I can't help my teammate, so I have to drop out here and at least, with the concept of team shotting, get 1 or 2 shots on this guy so that my teammate can secure it. And with math, we would be up 2 kills here, or we'd have 2 kills, they'd have 1, so we'd be up 1 point, which is great for scoring. I end up living and challenging it, which is great and wonderful. And then we're going to come back in and try to reposition for some high ground here. I see the guys spawning in gold. I want to hold A. I'm off on a control on a flank so that we have retreating ground. So that if they both, you know, are pushing in red pipes, my teammate can come over to me and control. But I am watching an angle, and the 2 things I'm thinking about right now are 1, bat ledge, 2, on whirlpool. If they push him on whirlpool and they're, you know, hard pushing, I have a flank where I can drop and get shots on their side or in their back while he tries to stay alive or get shots on. I can also look at this guy who's going to jump out on bat ledge just in case he's trying to get a flank or he's trying to go over and get the sniper. And he does end up jumping out here. I get a couple shots on him, and then now I'm going to start looking for that whirlpool guy with Gangski. We know that they're coming from over here, so we're starting to take a route together. We catch the first guy off guard, and now we know the second guy is by himself, so we can push this guy. And since his teammate's still off spawn, we need to collapse on him and get this kill. And now they're on staggered spawn, so no matter, unless Swifty here decides to stay back, he's going to be by himself before his teammate comes up. And one thing as you're running around a map too, if you can get rid of other people's equipment, you saw I shot the plasma grenades there. That's just a little play, just so that they can't have that utility to come over. Once again, we killed their teammate. We're going to collapse on this guy. Terrible challenge there. So I end up getting first shot on. Well, actually I don't. Okay, I have terrible reaction time. In this position right here, it's a one-on-one. I don't need to be taking this necessarily. And especially when I miss the first grenade, I should be ducking out and jumping down bottom A to try to live here. There's no reason that I should be taking this fight by myself. Especially when you're playing people who are a better level than you. You can't be taking fights like that. You gotta, you know, because now look at my teammate's on his own. He's trying to get that one shot. He ends up getting off the one guy, and we're just in a bad position here now. I am in a position though, and this is one thing when we're playing together. If you get spawned away from the team and the enemy doesn't know where you're at, you'll notice I'm taking this cross angle here where I'm trying to assist Gangski so that if they both push in on him hard, either he can come out mid and try to get to me, or I can run across to him. But until something like that happens, I can put shots on him from behind. So I've got both of them in my sights right now. I'm going to shoot the guy who's not looking at me. And then I'm going to play off this glass position, but then I'm going to rotate to my teammate. I get a really lucky nade there, but then we collapse on this guy, and so we end up getting that kill. Again, we go up 1 point because we got 2 and they got 1. When I make a really bad play, I'm bottom mid, I'm one shot, I'm getting caught off guard in these big open areas when I really don't need to do that. When we got that kill prior to this, when we secured when we got this double kill here, one, I missed the jumps, which is just really embarrassing, but I should have been running over to Whirlpool here. Instead, I'm trying to get this cheeky spawn kill that I don't get, but now I'm off on my own out in batteries. I should have been thinking I need to get to cover. I need to get back to, you know, a better position. Instead, I'm like out here in the open. I'm trying to still get like a weird cheeky shot. This was the dumbest kill of the game when I saw him spawn in there. And now I'm just listening to my teammate. I've got control. And so I'm like, what's going through my head right now is we've got control. He's over in A. They're going to be spawning hydro, long, or gold, one of those three. So like that kind of that section of the map. If I get shot from behind, I'm going to drop mid and go to whirlpool. If he gets pushed from red pipes, again, I'm going to drop and go whirlpool. If they come gold, we can kind of engage in a long distant battle. But right now I'm relying on him to give me some information. I'm trying to give him information. We're not going to force anything here. But now I'm gold. I'm trying to get that cross, try to see, okay, what's going on. I knew that they were control last. I'm going to get a second angle on this guy because he's got sniper. I don't want him to rip my face. And then I'm just going to try to play an angle off here. And this is where I went, okay, Gangsky, hold on. You're over at A. I'm in gold. This is what messed us up last time. So I'm going to rotate to my teammate. I need to stop throwing preemptive nades. I'm not that good at predicting things. And now I don't have that utility because I could be throwing it here like onto C. Or if I drop down and he backs off, I could throw. I need to stop using my grenades for offense and more for defense, which is something that I've been hounding on myself about. What I'm thinking here is just escape routes for this guy. If he goes top control, like he's going, he's either gonna go out A bridge over to A, he's gonna drop, or he's gonna stay out on the second floor there. He's not gonna be able to go back over into hydro. So we're able to pick that guy up. And then I'm looking for the A spawn just in case his teammate spawns in over here. But he doesn't, luckily. Hey guys, it's Pineapple. Thanks for watching my review of my most recent 2v2 tournament. I do weekly coaching sessions in Discord for those subscribed. For more information, please follow the links in my bio to join the Discord, and then check out the subscription tiers that we offer. My coaching is geared towards players struggling to get to Onyx or competing in low Onyx lobbies. I also offer a free trial for the basic coaching.